Another Wish app controller. Well, you can't really call it a controller. It's like a gamepad adapter. I don't know what you would actually call it. This time it's the MV Pro. I don't know what's going to be different because it looks pretty similar. But let's get this guy unboxed. Let's take a look at the quality, which is probably not going to be good, judging from the look of this box. But either way, it's all in the name of science. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Reviews by this guy. And we're taking a look at another gamepad adapter from the Wish app. But before we do that, I'd like to say, don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button. If you'd like to keep informed of new videos being uploaded on the We Deem channel, don't forget to click the bell as well. No, the bell. One day I'm gonna have to get a bell and just make a whole spectacle of it. Here we go. We have the MV Pro. Now, if you remember in the last video, we took a look at the MV. Now, it's a cheap device. If you even want to call it a device, this guy utilized the on-screen controls, and it worked all right. Yes, it was a little, and occasionally, you know, this would stop registering, but for the most part, it worked. The triggers on it worked. I was really surprised because this is some sort of suction. I wish I knew how it actually worked or how it functioned, but if you click the triggers on the back, it actually did work. But now we got this MV Pro. Now this is not the only one that I've ordered. I've ordered a bunch of them. We got this guy, the SR is what they're calling it, mobile gaming controller. That'll be saved for another video. We also have these guys. These are called, or they're from Fly Digi, it looks like. And it's called the Stinger, and they go on the controller, and I guess they work individually, just like the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. Those will be in another video. We also got a lot of these little adapters. This one is a little analog stick, and these are triggers. We have this cheap guy that doesn't look like it even comes with triggers. I know I'm babbling on, but I just want to show you that I ordered quite a few of these guys. This one, as you can see, has Battlegrounds on it. I don't even know if they're licensed to use that because this is a Chinese product. These will all be featured in a different video, so if you'd like to see them in action for some odd reason, don't forget to click the bell. But let's get into this, all that babbling I did because I like to babble. The MV Pro, let's get this guy open. Every time you get something from China, it comes in an envelope. And this is what happens to the box. And one thing I will say about Wish, the stuff on there might be cheap, but sometimes the shipping makes it far more expensive. Sometimes the shipping costs just as much as the item, so that's where Wish is flawed, in my opinion. But here we go, we got this, and it's pretty similar to that MV. Everything's falling out the box here. The only difference is that these suctions here, they're not suctions. They're actual clips, so those might stay on the screen better. I don't know. And these triggers are different. They're really flimsy. As you can see, that just fell off. Now, I may be doing these videos in the name of science, but by no means am I suggesting that you should go out and pick these up. I just thought they'd make for an interesting video. I feel like if you're sitting here really getting into action and you're pressing this thing a lot, it might fall out, but they are flimsy. The other ones, triggers on the other ones I think were better, but wow. This actually has two though, and that's probably why it's called the MV Pro. We have two triggers and two bumper buttons, if you want to call them that. There are 4 trigger buttons. I guess when you're setting up the on-screen controls, this one will have to be set up at the bottom. I don't necessarily know if that's gonna stretch to the bottom of your phone. We will see about that. Look, that fell off again. But it has that same crappy analog stick here. I don't think they included the different one that I actually liked from the last video, so that sucks. Well, guys, I've been messing with this thing off camera, and I must say, it's absolute crap. This is supposed to be the pro version of the controller, or should I say gamepad adapter that I did before. A video of that will be up here if you're interested in seeing that. That was not the pro version. This is the pro version, and the difference is with this one, it has, as you can see, 4 trigger buttons, or 2 trigger buttons and 2 bumper buttons, whatever you'd like to call it. And it's quite different. If you remember before, or if you have not seen it before, it was these 2 on top. These ones right here, which do have a really good sound, although they are a cheap piece of thin metal that used suction cups that sat here at the top. And it worked. It did not work well, but it worked. This is the Pro model, and this does not work. This thing is constantly on the screen, so therefore it is constantly touching everything. And just does not work. These tactile ones, they sound good, and you can actually get some feedback from them, so you know they're being pressed. These ones, not so much. As you can see, that's it. You don't hear nothing, and all they're doing is hitting these things on the screen to activate the touchscreen button. And then you get this really crappy analog stick that I did not like in the other version. That version came with 2 different analog sticks, and the second one worked better. But as you can see, I am pressing those triggers, and I'm getting nothing. I'm supposed to be able to punch. Normally, it'll just keep punching. It's not doing any. Now, it wants to just keep punching. It's not doing anything. Don't mind the fact that I'm getting shot, and now it's just looking randomly everywhere. This thing is crap. This is the first time on my channel I've ever said anything was just complete crap and not worth buying, and this MV Pro gamepad is. And as you can see, look, he's just constantly punching. And you can't have these things on when you're in the menu system because it just keeps pressing random stuff. This is a cool concept, but it's a concept that just does not work the way it's designed, and you're just better off buying a gamepad. Now, you might say this video is completely pointless, but it is in the name of science, and I guarantee you've came across this thing on the Wish app like I did, and was just interested to see if it works, and let this video show you that it does not work. I tried several things to get it fixed and to actually work, and it doesn't. It does not work. It is pointless. Don't buy this. Pass it up. If you have a friend that was thinking about buying this and you could not convince him that this was not worth his money, which that probably didn't happen, but let's just say it did, send this video to him. Let him know it's garbage. It's not even worth the couple of dollars that it cost. I know you're not going to have any questions on this MV Pro gamepad, if you even want to call it a gamepad, because all it is a piece of plastic. Leave those in the comments down below. If you did purchase this, also let me know your horror story. Let me know how angry you are that you wasted your money on this. If you happen to find a gamepad or gamepad adapter that's similar in concept but actually works, please let me know that in the comments down below. I'd like to test that out. If you found this video to be of some sort of value, even though it came to the point where I couldn't even show you gameplay because it don't work, the guy's still punching, please consider sharing amongst your friends, the rest of your social media, and as always, don't forget to let me spend my money so you don't waste yours by hitting that subscribe button.